Good afternoon again. Parshas pikudey. The Torah says that Moshe Rabbeinu gave a bracha to the Jewish people, to the people involved in the building of the Mishkan, specifically, as I explained in the last Devar Torah. You can click on the YouTube video before to watch it. And he gave a bracha that the Shekhinah, that the divine presence should dwell in the work of your hands. There's a Jewish sefer, the parshas Yosef, and he explains as follows. Very cute. It's very nice, to have the Shekhinah reside on Shabbos and Yom Tov, on holy days. It's much easier to do that. And in general, not just by the Mishkan, in general, it's easier for a person on Shabbos and Yom Tov, which are holy days, to live your life in a holy way, and therefore you have the Shekhinah come to you. Obviously on a smaller scale, but when a person's holier, when a person's in the atmosphere of holiness, it's much easier to be on that level. But we have to be mekadesh, we have to sanctify even the days of the week with Torah and mitzvos. That's why we daven on Yom Tov. Hashem should bless us with the blessing of the Yom Tovim l'chaim. So not just the simple pshat l'chaim tovim l'shalom, that we should have life and peace and good things. No, maybe what the pshat is that the holiness and the hashpah, the influence that we have of the kedusha on the Shabbos and Yom Tov should go even l'chaim, even during the days of the week when we're working, when we're living, meaning when we're working, we're not just only being in shul and being in spirituality. Even when we're living the mundane lives, even when we're working, we should also have this level of kedusha, which is much easier to reach when you're around in holiness. You could also say, nice drush, that's what the pasuk says in Shir Hashir. It says, how great are the Jewish people with their shoes. What does that mean, with their shoes? It's not a big deal to be holy when you're in shul on Yom Kippur, when there's no shoes. You're not eating, you're not drinking, you're like angels, you're in shul all day, you're around in holiness. But when is it harder? When you're ben olim, when you have shoes on. Meaning when it's not Yom Kippur, when there's no prohibition against wearing shoes. When you're out in the world, when you're out in the street, and you're not only in shul all day. That was the bracha that Moshe Rabbeinu gave to the Jewish people, and I, Birchas Hedjed, and giving everybody else, including myself, that we should be zeicher to have the Shvoras HaShekhinah, Maseh Yedechem, Be'ez HaMaisa, during the days of actions, not just on Shabbos and Yom Tov, but even when we're not around in an atmosphere of total holiness, we should make every day a atmosphere of holiness in order to be zeicher, to merit, to have the Shekhinah rest amongst us.